Anyone driving over the holiday weekend probably noticed gas prices, well, they're way up again.
And crude oil prices, cost of crude hitting their highest level this year. Things only getting worse. Saudi Arabia is set to cut oil production by about 1 million barrels a day through September, sending prices, how high can they go?
And you know what? High oil prices mean more inflation for more of the American consumers. Here now, former Council of Economic Advisors, chair of the Hoover Institution, distinguished visiting fellow Kevin Hassett. Kevin, good to see you. So, rising gas prices, what does that mean for the economy? What does that mean for inflation in the Kevin Hassett crystal ball?
Oh, yeah, I don't know crystal ball, but the fact is that Joe Biden has waged a war against fossil fuels, and it should be, right, if we were on the trajectory that he inherited, then if prices of oil went up, we'd be kind of happy because it'd be our oil and we'd be making more money and the wealth of Americans would be going up. But instead, what's happening is that Russia and the rest of the OPEC members have cut production a lot, and this is jacking up prices quite a bit. They're up to 90 a barrel. I think usually when you get to 90, you go well above 100, and so I think you're looking at $5 gas and $100 oil like within the next couple of months in all likelihood, if you ask me to break out my crystal ball. And again, this doesn't have to be this way. We've become vulnerable to the extortion of these countries because we've stopped, generating new oil and expanding our reserves and so on. And so it's a clear failure of the Biden policies.
Yep, the top headline on the New York Times website right now is Biden administration moves to bar drilling on millions of acres in Alaska, canceling oil and gas leases in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, and setting aside more than half of the National Petroleum Reserve. But Kevin, the overall rate of inflation, the consumer price index, because of gas and food, is heading in the wrong direction. So prices haven't fallen. They're up 18% since Biden took office. And now the inflation rate is going in the wrong direction. So maybe interest rates will keep jacking up too.
Right, and just as an aside, before I go into that Mr. Sirota, it was so moving, your interview of him last segment. And the point is that Biden's waging a war against that guy. Not only is he not allowed to protect the stuff that he's selling in the convenience mart, but they're going to shut down all the gas stations. Like if they have their way, half a dozen years from now, there won't be any gas stations. And all those people who came here and bought a gas station at a convenience store are going to be out of business. It's just heartbreaking. But the point about inflation is that I know, Dagan and Sean, you guys love data, and I don't know if you've been playing with this one, but the Cleveland Fed now has a nowcast for inflation, just like the Atlanta Fed does for GDP. And the nowcast for August inflation is 0.8%, not at an annual rate, right? So you multiply that by 12, you get 10%. So inflation in August was at a 10% annual rate, according to the Cleveland Fed. Now we'll get the numbers soon, but that actually is consistent with the other data that we're seeing, that because Biden has been throwing so much cash at the economy, that nominal things are overheating. And so, yeah, I think inflation, as we've said on the show numerous times, right? In the 70s, it went up, and then it went down, and then it went up even further. And I think we're about to have one of those. And so it's going to be like COVID waves. They're going to come and go, the inflation waves, but we're about to hit another one, in part because of the price of energy.
You know how much I love data? I love it so much that I had it written right here, Hassett.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I did.
And the American people actually feel it, right? They see it in their lives, and that's why Joe Biden's approval rating on the economy is so low. But Kevin, I want to get your take on this, because President Biden, he loves to say he cut the deficit, or maybe it was the debt. He's always not quite sure of the difference. Listen to this.
In my first year, I reduced the deficit by $350 billion. Just in my first 2 years in office, my team and I have reduced the deficit by $1.7 trillion, more than any president has. Just in 2 years. Guess what? I cut the deficit $1.7 trillion. $1.7 trillion.
But Kevin, this year he might be singing a little bit different tune on the campaign trail. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget says the deficit is expected to roughly double this year. When do these guys understand, Kevin, that this is absolutely unsustainable and there's a breaking point at one point?
Yeah, was it just me, or did he kind of remind you of Austin Powers' movie, right? Like he's got a $1 trillion, right? And the fact is he's just lying about it, like he lies about everything else. But the thing about Biden, and this is something that I wish even the mainstream media would call him on, is that he's using COVID to, create weird statistics. And even if you correct for that, there's just no way that you could get a deficit reduction like that. But he also said that Trump destroyed jobs. And of course, right before COVID, he had the best job record of any president in the post-war history, just about. But if you use the COVID shutdown and the terrible thing that Fauci did to our economy, then Biden, can sort of say, oh, well, there was a bigger deficit during COVID, and now it's smaller. But that's not even true. He spent so much money this year that we're going to be around $2 trillion in the deficit.
Unbelievable. It's unsustainable. Kevin Hassett, as always, thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.